Gentleman Givenchy Boisé Eau de Parfum from 2020, the same year that the Acqua di Gio Profondo came out, is a new release that's perfect for fall weather. As this list continues, you're going to get to 5 fragrances that you really need, because we're going good to great. So the last 5 are the ones you're really going to need. So watch this video as I talk about this fragrance. If you're like going to travel, going for a quick dinner, this is good. It's a parfum and it can last different variations on different people's skin. My skin, you got 5 hours plus an additional 3 hours as a skin scent. Projection is very low and moderate, but it's perfect for in your closed quarters, going to work, train, airplane, gym, things like that. It makes you smell very, very good. The opening is amazing, and the dry down is very good too. The opening goes away after about 15 minutes though, but it's very, very good opening. It's mass appealing, made to sell, I suppose. It's about a $60 fragrance on discount sites, maybe $95 or so, or higher, $104 in department stores in the United States. You want something cheaper than this that gives you the same effect? Kenneth Cole RSVP makes a fragrance that costs $15 to $25 for their 3.4 ounce bottle, and it lasts a little bit longer, but it's more of a powdery, spicy, floral fragrance, but it does share 50% of the same notes as this, of peppers and things like that. It's a little bit more and if you can get the Kenneth Cole RSVP Vintage Edition, they're about $40 or $50. The first formula, it comes in a hard brown wood box. Real quick, some people get mad when this Dior Sauvage is on any sort of list these days. It's been in the past on best winter, best fall, best spring. I mean, it's an all-around versatile, high quality, long-lasting, big-time projection fragrance. It packs a pretty price tag too, all over the department stores in the United States. Then I found this fragrance called Reef's Blue Absolute. It's still up there, like anywhere from $45 to $70, and it's a beautiful, gorgeous re-edition to this. But again, the price is a little bit high. Then just the other day, in September 2020, I found this Afnan Modest Un. Shout out to the viewer who commented about it as well. Modest Un. First night I sprayed it, 7 p.m. Woke up 7 a.m. Still on there. Of course, it was not as strong, but I had the Sauvage on this hand. Straight up dupe of the fragrance. Second day I tested it, well, again, just one spray, walking the dog 30 feet away from another person doing their walking in our neighborhood, and she says, "My God, you smell so good." And I said, "Really? You can smell me?" At one point I was thinking it wasn't there, and I wasn't even going to talk about it. And she said, "Yes," as she keeps passing me up, again, 15 feet away from me that way. She says, "I can smell it really heavy in this area." That means it has a huge central sillage. Modest Un by Afnan Fragrances. The links are down below. The best price I found you on the links down below. Check it out. Big time. Coming up in about 45 seconds, I got a serious beast mode fall fragrance to show you, and it is Smoky. This is called Uomo Salvatore Ferragamo. Yomo? How do you pronounce that? This is a beautiful fragrance that projects for 3 hours, 4 feet, lasts for 8 to 10 hours. Price tags $40 all over the internet, $45 for these big bottles. The links are provided down below. It's a great smelling fragrance that's sweet. It has a nice oriental leather coffee note going on. Other fragrances that share oriental leather coffee notes is something called Halloween Man X, similar smell, maybe even a little bit cheaper than that. And now this fragrance is the Beast Mode fragrance by Tiziana Terenzi, created by Paolo Terenzi. It's called Spirito Fiorentino. This is a great fall fragrance, said to smell like Baccarat Rouge by 40 extract, the extract version. It's more, if you've ever smelled this, Francis Kirkdijan's Baccarat Rouge 540. It's a saffron, jasmine, rose composition. It's very popular. It came out in 2014. This smells like it, except I think they use lilies instead of rose. It does come out more smoky, more spicy, more depth, more extreme, and people say that the company copies high-end fragrances compositions, high-end fragrance compositions, but it's a serious fragrance nonetheless. You can find this about $150 in fragrance discounters, and on the boutique stores it's way higher. Now try this one, found for $40, 2.7 ounces, Cartier L'Envolve. Cartier L'Envolve is 2.7 ounces. They also make a 3.4, so you can get different price variations. Some people don't realize that, and they might make a mistake when they list it on eBay or something like that. So check this out. This is an underrated woody, honey, floral scent. Underrated because it lasts a nice time. It smells good. It's kind of boozy and perfect for the fall weather and moving into winter. It's just something cool about it. It's like glass on glass. It's a cool looking bottle. And then if you're on a budget, check this out. Azzaro's Wanted by Night. Looks like a gun revolver. Azzaro's Wanted by Night. It's got your cinnamon, your leather, your vanilla. It's highly mass appealing. Lasts a really long time. Projects very good. It's just amazing. People love it. You can find 3.4 ounce bottles, $44, somewhere around that area, maybe less, a few dollars. But I found you double the size bottle for $10 higher. The link's provided down below. What's up, best friends? 5 fragrances that you should be wearing this fall. Starts today with by Kilian, Back to Black, created by Khalees Becker. In this video, we're going to give you 5 fragrances that you should be wearing this fall, including Armani fragrances, Kirkdisians, and this Kilian fragrance, and even a nice spicy cheap one. But most of them are sweet, intoxicating, addictive, and total compliment getters. And this one was created by Khalees Becker, by the way. And if you didn't know who Khalees Becker is, she created this world-class Kilian fragrance, as well as many, many other hottest by Kilian fragrances, as well as Versace Dylan Blue for women, and Liz Claiborne Bora Bora, and some DKNY titles. She's just a world-class hot fragrance perfumer. Shout out to Stuart Barnhill. He comments on all the videos, he likes and shares them, and he even went on the Facebook group and comments on everything there. We have a Facebook group called Best Brands Perfume. You can join it. Back to Black is basically a cherry wood tobacco fragrance. It's got a delicious honey note. It's very complex. It costs $240 at Saks Fifth Avenue and worth every penny. Why? Because it's 10 hours long lasting. It is very, very sweet, but complex sweet like nothing you've ever smelled before. I found a fragrance called Sweet Tobacco Spirits. I personally did not smell it, but everyone on blog says it's a similar scent, cheaper than that fragrance. It's called 1821. And it's a fragrance that costs about $80. Next up, we got Giorgio Armani's Emporio Armani Stronger With You. And it is the best fragrance to wear in the fall or winter if you want to get noticed, if you want to get compliments. And it has huge projection, and it has extreme longevity, and it has addictive, alluring compliment magnet, some kind of magic juice inside here that does the job. I gave my friend one of these scent sprayers like that, and he wore it to a nightclub. This guy is kind of dorky and chubby and quiet, about 35 years old, and he went to the bar by himself, and 2 beautiful women came up and said, "Oh my God, you smell." He didn't get a drink yet, and they said, "You smell so good, I'll buy you a drink." And then later on in that night, he told me it was a fantastic, fabulous night of dancing and other stuff we shouldn't be talking about. Basically, you've got a sugared wood spice fragrance here with a touch of sage and minty type notes in the background, and it's just very, very impressive. And they do make another one if you want to try in warmer weather. Just came out. It's called Stronger With You Freeze, and they also make one called Stronger With You Intensely, and I have never tried that one. I'm telling you to get regular Emporio Armani Stronger With You. Yes, you need to get this one. Coming up next, 2 fragrances by Kirkdisian, who makes Ultra Male, and he makes this beautiful fragrance called Oud Satin Mood. But first, if you're new here, my name is Christian O. If you like these sort of videos, click on playlist, and we have little bite-sized binges where you can watch 3 at a time. It's kind of cool and nice and neatly organized. Question of the day is, do you wear fragrances when you go out to eat? And would you wear something less projecting if you're going to a small restaurant or a big restaurant? Comment down below. What do you wear when you go out to eat? I'd like to know, and so would other people. Maison Francis Kirkdisian's Oud Satin Mood came out in 2015. This is batch code 20070A, which is March 2020. Still a serious, not a joke fragrance. It lasts 12 to 15 hours. Projection, longevity, everything is off the charts, even the compliments. Now, however, some people say it's a little bit feminine because it has Turkish rose and Bulgarian rose in it. It's got some oud in it, and it's a delicious fragrance. When people smell it, they say it takes them to different parts of the world. One person said it takes them to a fancy opera and they're looking down at the opera. Another person says it reminds them of Aspen in the fireplace and they're cuddling up with their loved one. Regardless of what it does, it smells bomb. It is a fabulous fragrance. $300 for 2.4 ounces, $600 for this 6.8 ounce, and you could catch it on eBay from time to time, $450 or $500 for these big ones. It is expensive, so you might want to get yourself one of those scent sprayers and sample it because it's worth it. You know, this little thing probably would last you 60 days because you're not going to wear it every day. At least you'll have it in your back pocket to try. Why would I say it's unisex when maybe on the blogs they might not say that? Because it's got benzoin, and benzoin produces a spicy, rich, earthy notes, almost like an incense note, and that you can definitely smell, and that takes it to the other spot. And like just right here when I smell this, you wouldn't believe how intoxicating it is. This is incredible. I want to scream. It smells so good. You got this mix of incense and vanilla in that base, and it just like I could just smell this all day, and then of course you'll become olfactory fatigued. Another fragrance on the blogs they say smells like this is by Nina Ricci. The name is L'Extratis Rose Absolue or something to that effect. Here it is right here. Coming up next is the hidden gem cheapie of the day, but first this Armani Code Absolu, which has got a beautiful vanilla fragrance in there in the bottom too. It's sweet, but a mature grown-up sweet. This, you might have heard of Armani Code Profumo from years back. That thing's like for clubs and stuff, and you can go out and get noticed. It's loud. This one's a little bit more calmed down, but still gives you that performance you're looking for. It's got vanilla tonka bean throughout the whole experience. I'm wearing it right now. I can't even spray more than 3 sprays. It does what it's supposed to do. It's sexy, alluring, and it works great. Next up is the hidden gem of the day, and it's the hidden gem cheapie of the day. It's by Azzaro. It's plain old Azzaro por Oma. This is a warm, spicy, old school fragrance. If you want to try this, you can buy it for like I did, under $20 as a tester bottle. It came just like this. You see how it sprays out, no lid. Then you can buy them brand new in the box. For the very, very big jumbo bottles, they're like $70. I put the Amazon link down below. Or you can get them brand new in the box anywhere at a fragrance discounter for about $35. It's called Azzaro por Homme. It's a hidden gem cheapie of the day. Warm, spicy, fougere fragrance for you barbershop type dudes if you like that sort of scent. Next up, you got Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. This is great to wear in the fall and cold weather. It's so sweet, it's almost illegal, but one thing's for sure, women love this fragrance on me. They probably love it on you too. Just spray it 3, 4, 5 times, get yourself noticed, get some compliments. You got this vanilla pear mint going on in here. It's incredible. It's about $87 for this bottle, maybe 90, somewhere around there. And then another fragrance that smells similar and does the same thing for less, $33, Afnan 9 p.m. A great, I don't know if they made this to be a clone, but it smells just like it, back to back. And guess what else? I want you to watch this video right here. It's coming up next. And this one YouTube wants you to watch. Which one are you going to pick? Peace and love.